I want to work with leaders that really want to make a difference, truly in it for the right reasons. Understand that people drive results. Results don't drive people. But to do that, we have to get real talk. We have to get behind the curtain and talk about issues that are facing leaders today that nobody else is talking about. Let's get after it. Welcome to Behind the Curtain, real talk for leaders that want to make a difference. Let's face it, most leaders are horrible. Most people don't leave companies, they leave their boss, they leave their leader, they leave their manager. And so most leaders don't have a clue what they're doing every single day. Most of you wake up every single day, and candidly, don't get mad at this. I'm not here to make you mad, I'm here to make you think a little bit. Most of you are so reactive. You're reactive to how the day unfolds. You're not proactive. And that causes stress. And that causes internal chaos. And that causes you to question what it is that you're doing. And so for most leaders today, the best thing you can do is call timeout. Just call timeout and really assess where you are, where it is you want to go, and how the hell you can put a plan together to get there. That is the key. Sometimes if a game's not going the right way, what does the coach do? He or she calls timeout. As a leader, we have to call timeout and make sure that we are being proactive, not reactive, and making sure we're creating the future and walking into it with ourselves, our teams, our organizations, and our departments. Let's get serious about it. So when we call timeout, what is it that we have to do? There are really three things that it comes down to when you call timeout. It starts with you, and then it's all about communicating this with your team and creating what we call a shared experience. All right? The first thing is clarity. You have to get clear on what in the hell you want to accomplish. What are you trying to do on a daily, weekly, monthly, annual basis? If you're not clear, how in the heck can you expect your people to be clear? What are the goals? What do you expect of yourself? What do you expect of your team? What does your team expect of you? If you don't have clarity around those things, you're not making progress. If you are, you're being successful by accident, not on purpose. And so being proactive, the first thing we have to do is create some clarity around those things. The next thing we have to do is we have to communicate that with our team and create alignment. Are people aligned with you? If they're not aligned with you, how do we help them out or help them out? It doesn't mean they're bad people. It just might be they just might be on the wrong bus, as we talk about, right? And if they're not aligned with you, they will, consciously or unconsciously, create chaos. They will create frustration. They will cause others to go stray. And so you must create alignment. Whether you have 2 people on your team or 2,000 people on your team, how can you continuously create alignment? And the last thing is, how can you help people understand purpose, understand value? Gallup does a study that says right here in the States, 71% of people come to work either disengaged or actively disengaged. They might be satisfied, but that's different than being engaged, right? Satisfied says I might be happy, but engaged means I really understand my purpose and how what I do matters on a daily basis. I think the global statistics, like 85% of people come to work disengaged or actively disengaged. It's sad. Think about back here in the States, 7.1 out of 10 people, 7 out of 10 people go to work every single day not engaged. How do we get results with that? How do we drive? Hundreds of billions of dollars are lost in loss of productivity and lack of engagement. How can we impact that? And so as a leader, looking at your piece of the puzzle, what you're paid for by your organization, what you were hired to do by your organization, right? That's the only thing you can control. Control the controllables. You can control your relationships, you can control your peer relationships and other department relationships, but ultimately, you have to just call timeout. That's the next best action that you can do. Call timeout. Gain clarity around your goals and the direction that you want to go. What do you expect of yourself? What do you expect of your team? What does your team expect of you? After you have clarity, you must communicate and involve your team and create alignment and find those people who are truly those front seaters, those truly aligned, and get them excited about what it is they're going. Get those fence riders on the right side of the fence and get the people that aren't aligned, get them out. Either help them out or help them out and help drive purpose. The best person you can start with is you. How does what you do matter? How does what your team, how does what they do matter? Those are questions that you must answer. Now here's the interesting point, just to get real with you. After you call timeout and figure that out, it's just the beginning. Now you must continuously make sure that those things are at the forefront of your mind, your team's mind, and where it is you're going. How can you create a path and a plan to get you from where you are to where it is you want to go? To do that, call timeout, get clear, get aligned, and drive purpose.